Hi there, and welcome to another Midweek Memo. They say a dog is a man's best friend. And, well, Nala's a great friend of mine too, but there are moments where I have to say I'm a little bit embarrassed, and quite frankly, I would rather not be known as her owner with some of the things that she's done. Perhaps if you're a dog owner, you can associate with those kind of things. But sometimes it's not just dogs. Sometimes even with our own human friends, there may be moments where, frankly, we would rather not be associated with them. I guess we can all identify in that sense with what happens to Peter. Do you remember there he is in the courtyard outside the trial where Jesus is on trial, and the servant girl comes up to him and says, "You also were with Jesus of Galilee." And he says, "I don't know what you're talking about." Now, how should we think about this? How should we think about the times when we don't really want to be known as Jesus' friend either? Well, sometimes the thing is the embarrassment is all just in our head. And frankly, the best thing we can really hear is just to think, don't worry about it. Just be bold. Say that you're with him because there's no great cost. At other times, there is a real cost to saying Jesus is my friend. It was like that for Peter. Now, we're still called to be those who say, we're with him. But remember that even though Peter greatly regretted that moment, he went on to much greater things. The Holy Spirit moved in his life and empowered him to be one of the most bold apostles, evangelists of the church. And the same Holy Spirit lives in us today. With Easter coming up, we've got a great opportunity to show that Jesus is our friend and to be public about it by inviting people to our Easter services and sharing the message with them. Couple of notices to share with you. The first one is about a specific fund for Ukraine. As the crisis continues, we've now got one place for you to give your donations to this church from which we will support the work in Ukraine. More details on that in the description below or on the link tree. The second thing to say is just to remind you of the Easter services coming up. We've got an 8 p.m. communion on Maundy Thursday. Then on Good Friday, we've got a 10 a.m. all-age service, and then a quieter, more reflective service at 2 p.m. Sunday, the normal service times apply, but let me just say something about Saturday, Easter evening. We'll have evening prayer at 7 p.m. here in the church building. And again, that's a more reflective service. So plenty of opportunities there to share the wonderful message of Easter with your friends. One last thing to share with you. We've got an open house at the Vicarage on Good Friday, so hopefully a number of us have got some time off. Do come and join us anytime between 3:30 and 5 p.m. at the Vicarage. If you want to come along, you will need to let us know. Link in the description or the link tree associated with this video. Thanks so much for joining us.